Hey everybody, it's Mr. Vance here, and today I'm going to show you how to draw Baby Yoda. I'm going to use this how-to guide and pictures of the toy that I found online, as well as I've watched a couple of videos on YouTube on how to draw him. So the things that I want to point out is that big baby eyes and these nice cute ears. Uh, at the end of the of drawing this Baby Yoda, I'm going to draw a more simplistic version of it, where I use simple shapes for kindergarten, first grade, third grade students that might find it a little bit more challenging to draw some of these details. So with that, let's get started. Here's a couple more examples. All right, so the first thing I want to do is draw the letter V, but I want to draw it with a little bit of a curve. And I want to draw a curved line that ends up looking like an upside down letter U. And now I want to draw two big circles for baby eyes. The bigger the better. And within those two circles, I want to draw two more circles. So I'm going to shade in these eyes very lightly so that you can be reminded that we have to color them in, but I don't want to spend the next couple of minutes making these perfect, because I want to show you what you have to do. I'll come back to these and finish them at the end. So the next step though we have is we want to take this we want to draw the letter U, and we want to draw almost like a frown, but at the end we curve the lips back up like a smile. I'm going to now draw these ears, so they're almost like pointy, triangles, but they go off to the side, and at the end they curve and get smaller. And I'm gonna make a line that divides the ear in half, so this looks like the inside uh, fold. Next, I'm going to add a few little dashes for Baby Yoda hair, and maybe a couple of wavy lines to make it look like the wrinkles on Baby Yoda's forehead. Now I'm going to draw a couple of lines going down, and I'm going to round them and connect them. Underneath that, I'm going to draw almost a rectangle, but it's going to be a little wider at the end, and I will make it curved to make it look like the bottom of his robe. Now I'm going to draw a couple of wavy lines to make it look like three toes. I'm going to draw a couple of lines that curve down. That looks like the letter J and the letter L. And I'm now going to make this little curved line for his hands. Add a line there to make a finger. A couple of wavy lines to give the look like the robe is folded. And now I'm going to go back and shade the eyes So I'm going to spend a little bit of time on all of the details now. I'm going to add a little bit of shading to the inside of the ears. You could always refine this and make it your own. So that's a good start. I think, I might actually round off his head a little bit more. Try to make it look a little bit more not lined up with the robe. But other than that, it would just take more details. And of course, you could always color this and make it your own. But right now, I'm going to take the next couple of minutes to draw the more simplistic version. So if anybody was having a hard time drawing this, now I'm going to draw an even more childish looking Baby Yoda. So we can go ahead and draw an oval. And again, 2 big circles for eyes. Circles for the highlights. And this time, since these circles are smaller, I can fill them all in at one time. Next, the letter U, upside down. It's almost like a frown that turns into a smile. Now, I want to give a couple of spiky lines for hair, or for the ears, I mean. Go ahead and draw that little divide. A couple spiky lines for hair. Not spiky lines, dashes, little dashes. I need to get my vocabulary together, but that's okay. So I want to draw a rectangle for this robe and 2 more rectangles for the arms. And this time I'm going to draw circles for his hands. And on those little circles, I'm going to draw the number 11 to give him his 3 fingers. So, and then I could always give a couple of wavy lines for his little tiny Yoda feet. And then add the little shading and the other details that would go along with this. But since it's a cute little version, you don't have to draw too much. Little cartoon character. And that's pretty much it. If I had to do anything else to this, I would probably take my time coloring the different various greens and the brown robe. But that's for a different video. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. Thank you.